Hey, day 6, I think, of my project. So only few days left. I mean, uh, yeah, 24. So it's 3 weeks left and 3 days. So today I was going to talk about how the Stripe is set up in my project. I have a guide here, which cannot be found. I think I deleted it, unfortunately. But I will basically explain it in simple, like like as simple as I can, just to tell you how it's working. And now you can see my test variables. I hope you're not gonna mess up my Stripe setup. Unfortunately, you can't pay with it, and it's not gonna do much. It will just mess up my testing if you plan to hack it. So actually, you don't have all the numbers, so I'm not gonna scroll right. So yeah, nothing is there that you can steal anyway. So basically, like how it works now is, I like all the Stripe. I mean, yeah. So I've got like two things. So I've got Django REST API, Django REST API, which is like the single source of truth, and it kind of enforces through it enforces through the middleware, which is in middleware.py. middleware.py, how it's actually being like protected. So the middleware is just checking if it's should be. So we specify which endpoint should be accessible without subscriptions, and other than that, like it's you have some request, and I also have settings that kind of where I specify some variables for this setup. Settings by settings by, which is all that jazz. I don't want to scroll too high because I know that I have some passwords here. For example, this password, which I will have to hide in the. So this is my test database, which I will obviously blur this out, so you can't access it, or maybe all of this. So you can't mess it up for me. But other than that, it's very actually simple, and like all the settings are like in Django project in settings by. I've got some text here. So Stripe is used in the checkout. So I have those sales pages, which from web npm dev. So, no, where are we? npm install npm global. What, is it not here? Like, why doesn't it say pnpm dev? Yeah, okay, I don't know, it lost it. I lost my pnpm, I guess, for a minute. So payments. Okay, so when you register, you are you have a new company, Maciej Comp XX, and username XXX, Maciej XXX. And this is like a fake password. I'll just change the last number. I think they're the same now. And now we are redirected to to a place where I can buy it. But because my backend is not working, like here I would have some. It's not running actually. It's working. So let's just run backend. Python managed by run server. Yeah, let's have it. So like this is run from backend. So all the variables for this are actually stored on the backend. I've got like this place where I set them up, and now I can just buy it through the Stripe. And then when I buy it, like it's gonna allow me to use it, so I can buy it for 14 days for free, and then it's gonna charge me some money. And this is just like a test, so I can just test it. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. International Islamic University of Malaysia. Oh wow, that's a good name. That's a good place. Okay, let's start the trial. So this is run through the Stripe, and then like it's not like in the Stripe it's just gonna register it, and now there's the not found page, because like it redirected me here obviously. So this is like on my server. This is like my dev environment, where like this should be working. Although okay, I can see that this is a problem because there should be a page, so I will have to change that URL for it to match what I like. What sort of, because I changed my router a couple of days ago. I will have to fix that address. So now it should redirect me properly to the front end, and it's not doing that. So that's probably for later. So there are some process requests, that subscriptions message. So yeah, so the middleware, especially here, so it's checking if the payment is processed, I guess. Skip check, path. Skip check for unauthorized users, handled by off. Skip check for super users. Check if user belongs to a company. Yeah, okay. And then check subscription status. This is actually like vibe coded, so like I must say there's quite a lot of stuff I don't understand here, but I actually should. So I will be actually reading that code a bit more maybe later. So the subscriptions are always tied to a tenant, to a company. So like you pay for one subscription and then you can allow people there. And the good thing is like the payment data is not actually stored on my website. It's stored, it's handled through Stripe. So just Stripe, someone pays at Stripe, and Stripe just tells me like if he is authorized. So if he has paid or not, and like it just charges money, which is good. And okay. And so the Stripe actually gives me like a page for managing my subscription. Stripe, so I can manage my products there, and I can see who paid and how much there was a pay. It was how much was paid, obviously, and how many events are actually on each of them, and there are obviously no payments yet at this moment. So this is like old payment that I did previously. I didn't. Where are actually the ones that are actually disputes, payment methods? No, optimization. No, acceptance. Okay, card type. So there's no information about my payments obviously here, because like they're gonna receive them in 3 weeks, or sorry, in 2 weeks. So this process, like, so I just paid for a subscription maybe today or something, but I will be actually receiving money here in like 2 weeks, or like fake money, because this is a test account. I will be receiving money soon, but like I already have some users here. So someone has bought for $23. So that's probably, when was it? Till ends. Okay, when this was bought? Was it yesterday when I was testing it? Related guest payments. I don't know why is this here. So this is the card that I don't really see, and this was done actually today, like 2 hours ago, I think. Did I process it? Okay, so this was paid yesterday. Sorry, today. It's 15th today. So I was testing it like an hour ago. So it's, oh no, it's actually just now. Yeah, so this was just now. this was the payment that I just did, but because my routing is not correct, then it redirected me obviously to my test environment, which is which is here. So I should actually register this make this registration here, and then Stripe is actually giving me information to my Django backend. Django backend is actually hitting the Stripe to know if it's actually paid. So as I said, there's quite a lot of things I don't understand here, but subscription views. But I kind of hope that it's gonna work. Signals, default product status. Okay, let's not do that. I think this is actually I should remove that, because now you can. Oh no, actually you have those colors. No problem. Okay, so so the Stripe is working here, and it's processing the money obviously, or processing my signups and allowing people to use it. Although I have to. Okay, let's just test it here. To be honest, so I'm gonna have my new corp. Maciej, it's me. Maciej 123 Maciej @gmail.com. Problem, my email is not set up yet, so I have to connect there is like SMTP that I have to connect. I have an email obviously set up, but this doesn't work here. I might actually buy a service that does that, because I'm not really 100% sure if my email will handle it well. Okay, I will have to test it obviously, or maybe I can just do it. Let's use this password. Yeah, okay. So now I have no subscriptions here, so this is why this backend doesn't send anything. It should. I should have some like on the local. I have set up like 3 plans, and here I don't have them, so I will have to actually implement them here, like sign them up basically. There is this Django service. I can have it locally, localhost. I think it's 800. I've got this admin service where I have my subscription plans, and for the front end to have those displaying, I have to have them here in the database, or like in the backend. So the backend needs to know what are the subscription plans, and then it feeds this table here, which we had earlier, with those prices, and there's basically one place of truth, like one source of truth, instead of just having like a front end version and back end version. So I just have to set it up the same way as I did it here. I just added it here. This is like a Django sort of application, some administration, Django admin, where I can actually manage that. So I have to do the same on my testing environment, and just make sure that all the process works as it should in the front end. So yeah, that's my Stripe setup. I think it's pretty good. I'm not really showing too much code because I actually, this was Copilot who did it for me mostly. I kind of understand some of the stuff, and some of the stuff I don't really know. So I actually asked it to write it down for me, but I don't know. I'm not that well prepared with this information. So like I think it's pretty standard for Stripe, and I will probably have to spend some more time trying to understand it better. But I must say, like there are some things I don't know here. So yeah, I'm not really showing how to set it up on our project. I think there are some good videos online which I started watching other day to understand it better. But also like it's quite standard process, Stripe. So I think like you should be able to get it done if you know where to look. Okay. Sorry. Thanks for watching, and that's day 6. and I think we are progressing quite nicely. So at the end of the month, I want to have it out, and I have a couple of things, which is obviously like Christmas, and I gonna visit my parents as well. So a couple of days of development might not happen. Za chwilkę. But yeah, I think I will be doing those videos anyway and explaining some different parts of my application and, and seeing how it goes. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.